I am a residential realtor in 2 states, so in the state of Pennsylvania and in Delaware. I've been licensed for 21 years, and quite honestly, an industry that's kind of hard to control your time when you're a single agent. So most days I end up either showing a house, or I'm filming video, or I'm explaining to buyers like different aspects of a house that they go see. So taking them through the review of the seller's disclosure, counseling them on writing offers, and basically meeting with home sellers, providing pricing and staging information. There's just a lot of different balls. I mean, I'm an accredited stager. I have a degree in accounting and finance. And so when my clients speak to me, I hear both the financial aspect as well as the aesthetic aspects and mechanics aspects. And so I end up wearing 3 different hats instead of like referring them to someone who in other cases may be needed to answer questions, because like basically I have a new construction certification too. So it's like I'm never going to probably pass my client off to the home inspector. I'm probably going to try to explain it all. So I think as a single agent, a senior residential specialist, an accredited luxury agent, I have so much stuff spinning around in my head, and I probably field more questions maybe than the average agent. And so my day is very fragmented, and so that's really like what a day looks like. And so I don't have time on my hands to actually learn marketing on the various platforms. Although it's like I love the process of marketing, I don't have time to get involved with it as a single agent. And so that's basically where Arnie has stepped in and become a one-man marketing department for me. So on a regular basis, he takes all of the raw video and photos that I have taken, and he'll create posts for Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. He has done my email marketing. He'll enhance my website with different photos and my Google My profile. He adds graphics and special effects. He's made my brand look more consistent. He'll add music, and it just enhances it all to make it pleasurable for the viewer. And all of that content he edits and does all the distribution throughout all the platforms. So the process of like posting on a more regular basis has helped us or me to increase my subscribers. And he even embeds video into the newsletter. And so the consistent look and the process he's even created a process to get more reviews from my past clients, because I'm not really good at asking for it. So we transitioned to a new customer relationship management program earlier this year. And so basically from the start, he has been the contact person with the platform provider, and basically reading all the updates and, applying the different features of the platform to our database. And he's actually created follow-up plans for both buyers and sellers and investors, like in the platform, so that when somebody signs on, they get an instant response, like my instant response. Like we created a video that basically greets the customer and tells them a little bit about the platform. He's even helped me to work to start creating a seminar series. So with all this knowledge in my head, I really was trying to find a way to automate and maybe cut down on the amount of individual conversations I have about different topics. And he's really been key in helping me begin that process. So, prior to Arnie, all I was able to do is basically post a Facebook ad. And I think like the whole brand and the brand look and how we've grown as far as forward facing on the different social media platforms has been basically all of his, all of his doing. So it's not that I'm clueless. I don't have the time to actually do it. So, I mean, he just is so proficient and very, understands the inner workings of all the various platforms. So for me, my biggest challenge as a single agent and being this far into my career, 21 years, it's time and the ability to focus on projects, because the business is very fragmented. You would need to have 5 or 6 different people on a team to actually take care of the things that we handle here. And so having a marketing department in Arnie has been just a godsend for us. So there's so many interruptions, and people view a lot of things as an emergency because, either they didn't get the house they wanted, or they want me to run out and show them something because inventory is so tight, or things like that. It just, like I said, it kind of makes you're in motion a lot, and you do a lot of explaining and documentation. And so having someone like Arnie, who has been truly like just a fabulous one-man marketing department, has been a blessing. Basically taking all of, the marketing, so for me, one of the biggest pain points is the consistent posting and being consistent in your marketing and your execution of the various things on a marketing plan. So he's created the marketing plan, he's put all these systems in place, and it's basically foolproof for someone like me. And so, there's so many things that are happening on a daily basis, social media wise, like all of those improvements really need, attention. And he is taking care of all of that. And the next step in our process would be for him to help me manage the transaction process, the dates and things like that. So there's many dates in a contract, and with dealing with 2 different dates, each one's a little bit different. And so when we switched to this new customer relationship manager system, my thought process was to help me better track the dates and documents in the contract. And that was going to be the next step for us to take care of in the future. So it would be taking a lot of time, or giving me back a lot of time, because say this morning, I probably spent 2 hours tracking down documents, uploading them to the customer relationship manager, uploading to SkySlope so that we can be broker compliant too, because that's another aspect of this process. You have to have documents in within like 48 hours. And so, there's not a lot of time to handle all these things. And so that's the next step in our process. So being more consistent with our newsletters, which Arnie has taken on. He's embedded video in them. I mean, they look really good now. They didn't look so good before. And like I said, when people sign on to the website, there's that they see my face, hear my voice. And I think it's critical with creating a relationship with a client that's like cold, coming in from an ad. And so he's taken it from ad to sign on to greeting and to follow-up plan. And it's working very well. Like I said, I am so grateful. He's so skilled. I think it's a wonderful opportunity for someone like me to have the help and to get more traction within your business, and to have, like I said, a better look, a bigger look. And, so I think that's like the thing that a VA, especially someone as skilled as Arnie, can provide to someone who doesn't have the time to handle, marketing and social media and, any technological aspect of your business he can handle. And so I'm forever and eternally grateful to have someone like Arnie to work with.